introduce yourself to me, to the room, to the live, but tell me about an experience that kind of shaped the way that you think. Cool? What's out here?
What's up? What's going on, y'all? My name is Rich Flee. I'm an R&B and hip hop artist.
Welcome.
I started my journey probably 2018. I will say one experience that helped me or helped shape me differently. I would probably say, moving out my mom's crib. That was a whole, like, when I was 19, when I first moved out my mom's crib, that changed my whole experience, perspective on life. Shit was sweet back then. So I feel like for me, that just helped me, one, grow as a man, and two, just overcome a lot of different things. I mean, I'm sure we all got bills. I'm sure we all got, like, shit going on. Like, just being on my own and dealing with my music, my personal life, and relationships and stuff like that, that all kind of helped me. That built me to what I am today. And I feel like if I didn't go through none of that, when I went through it, I wouldn't be who I am today. If everything was good, if everything was just the way I wanted it, I would never learn no character development.
Yes.
You feel me? So I feel like for me, I went through a lot of different lessons in life, and the way I even express it to people is through my music, So I use music as a way to cope with my feelings and just speak about, cause I may not be the best at talking about my feelings, but you put a beat on, we can talk about something. You feel me?
We can get it going.
So I would say that's probably one of my biggest lessons, is just moving out and just kind of learning life on my own and kind of taking it all in and going through these hard times. Like, I'm grateful for the hard times. I don't know about a lot of people, but I'm really grateful for those
That's
times.
solid.
Like, the good times is good, but the hard times really build character.
Yeah. Ooh, I gotta clap for what you just said. The good times is good, but the hard times build character. Indeed. Next up.
Yeah, so, my name is Jonathan, but I go by Edward. A little bit about me, I guess. I grew up in LA. I moved out here in 2020. One of the big things I think has really changed my perspective on life. Various things, obviously, because as you go through life, I mean, all the little small parts of your life just really make you who you are. But I think one of the things that has changed me a lot is teaching kids. Man, you don't realize how much your parents have hurt you, how much hurt you go through until you see it in another kid. You wanna, I don't got kids of my own. I don't, but I'm grateful to have had the opportunity to teach kids, because it teaches you, like, all right, I'm definitely going to avoid this when I'm okay. Definitely going to avoid this. And then it really helps you realize, oh shoot, that's why I'm loud. Oh shoot, that's why I get upset at small things. Because you can see it in this child as it's developing. And so it also just gives you an opportunity to say, like, hey, I see where this is going. And hey, obviously when you're a kid, you can see the fish swimming to the shark, and you're still gonna swim towards it. Right? So, I mean, we try our best as adults and as leaders, as whatever teachers, to, offer them an opportunity to avoid the mistakes that you made. It doesn't always work, but I think that's one of the things that's really shaped me as a man.
Yeah.
The doesn't always work part is the part for me, right?
Sometimes you gotta let them learn.
You have to every time. I think about that with parenting. Like, sometimes you gotta, I don't have children either, but anyone younger than me or that I encounter, I'm like, look, bro, I know you making that money right now, but don't blow it. I know you could go back and go get it again, but don't blow it. I did it. I promise you, save it, bro. Get a chime card, bro. Build your credit. I try to put them on, and I'm gonna leave you with it. But you do with it what you will. And you either do it or you don't.
And not just that.
Exactly. And I'll support you along the way. Come back to me. I did the wrong thing, friend. Yeah. Okay, cool. How can we fix it this time?
Not just that. That's how you stick with the lesson. I can tell you the lesson. I can give you a piece of bread that's not going to teach you how to get the bread. That's it. It's not. I think a lot of the times we want to give our wisdom, our nitbits, our thoughts to these people, and take it now, accept it now. But that isn't gonna stick with you. It's gonna, exactly. You gotta learn to lose first. Like you were saying, you gotta learn to lose first, and then that sticks with you. But
cool, yes. Y'all already talking. I hope y'all liking them a little bit more, because y'all was quiet at first. Okay.
Y'all, what's going on, y'all? My name is Dash, owner of Digital by Dash, full service production company here in Atlanta.
Come on.
I think for me, I'm real big on the circles I keep and my friends. When I decided to become a full-time creative, ironically, my circle at the time was my biggest, foes. They were like, why you doing that? Like, cause it was kind of like their lane, you know. It's kind of like I was the scientist. Although I went to school for medicine, undergrad biochemistry engineering.
Wow.
Master's public health.
Can you say it louder?
Biochemistry engineering.
Okay.
At Georgetown.
Hey, come on, Georgetown.
When I became creative, my friends were creatives, so like at a level, and it was kind of like, oh, that's right, like what you doing? I was kind of like, I'm doing me, you know. So needless to say, it was kind of like my circle's really, really, really important because I like to network across.
Yeah.
So if I feel like I can't share my ideas or create with you, it's like,
You
You
know?
need that support.
So. Yeah, I was about to say, just your creative idea is not meant for everybody too.
That's
well,
true.
everybody not gonna see the vision. That's another thing I learned.
I know that.
Yeah.
True.
Yep. You already know.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
What's up, everybody? I hate when I get asked these questions. I feel like I be saying the most, but
Hey, we
so
all
my name
talking.
is Jetta Sky. I am the vice chair of diversity and inclusion with Women in Music Atlanta chapter. Also a professional member of the Recording Academy, which is the academy that does the Grammys.
Come on.
I'm a member of the Black Music Action Coalition, and I'm the founder of Nani's Heart, which is an organization that's geared towards helping youth in the music industry, and Strato Entertainment Group. Currently manage 3 artists, former manager of London B. And an experience that has changed the way that I think. It has a lot to do with faith. So, you know, I'm a lot older than what I look. I'm a lot older than y'all here.
Black don't cry. Come on.
So when I got back in the days, I was kind of like, I was kind of outside and everything. And I ended up getting in a situation where I was indicted. So I was facing a life bid. So with that,
My goodness.
I didn't have no priors, didn't have nothing. They locked me up, no bond, no nothing. So in this space, you start to see, when you're really down, you see who was for you. Not only do you see who was for you, it's a test of faith. So when I was there and all the odds were against me, I had nothing. I had no way out. I was just sitting there. I was like, you know what, God, if you get me out of this, I promise, I'm going to change my life. I'm going to change my life. I'm going to do better.
Amen.
But I felt like the turning point was when I said, but if I have to sit here, I'm going to praise you anyway, because I have to take accountability for all of my actions that put me in a situation to even be here. So with that, I just left it alone. I didn't worry anymore. Didn't think about it anymore. Next thing I know, 8 felonies dismissed. I only got a security clearance after that. Like, so it's like, faith, your faith will take you places.
Come on.
That work ethic, that knowing people, that money can't. And it doesn't matter what you believe in as long as you have faith, because we all call it something different, but it's still technically the same thing. So it just really changed my outlook on life, and it changed my outlook on what I can achieve and what I can accomplish.
Yes. And I like how you pointed out, everybody believes in something. It's the faith, like you said. It's just belief. It doesn't matter what you call it, who you have to speak to. It's belief, understanding it's going to work out.
Exactly.
How y'all doing? My name's Cairo.
Hey, Cairo.
Hey, what's going on? What up, though? I'm from Detroit. I am a singer, songwriter, actor, and a social science secondary education teacher. Yes, sir. So, all right. So, changing point. I moved to Detroit to teach in a little town in Alabama called Andalusia. And I'm like, why? For what? Like, I have why am I here?
Right.
But, I'm just going to jump to the point. There were a lot of troubled kids that were there.
Yeah.
You know, just concerned. I will never call a child bad. I will never call a child, you know, just unruly. Because I know that there's some concerns there. And for some reason, they would all gravitate towards me. And I'm like, why? What am I doing? Why am I getting this energy? But they would come to my class they would do other students' work in my class. They would be quiet in my class. So other teachers, the principal, counselors were all coming to me like, what did you do or say to them for them to basically change?
Make that change.
And I'm like, nothing. I basically just listen to them. I don't yell at them. I don't say what they're not doing, what they should do, I don't believe in negativity. I don't believe in any of that. And I didn't really have that. Like I say, as a student growing up, I didn't have that. It was basically the teacher telling you to sit down, be quiet, do your work, whatever, but seeing those children relate to me, and I'm like, I really don't know why, I basically decided to open up in the community elsewhere. I would go and volunteer, do, substituting at Sylvan Learning Center. I don't even know if y'all heard of any Sylvan Learning Center before. I was substitute there. I was volunteer at Kumon, different things like that. And it really just opened up a whole nother world to me to just be able to relate to people. And for me to be able to speak and relate to you all now is because of the children that actually came to me. So they taught me. They taught me.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, how you doing? My name is Shadow Cat. I'm a musical artist, model, and burlesque dancer. So I love art. And I think something that changed my mindset very early on is my father actually passed away when I was very, very young. And I had to be surrounded by beautiful, strong, loving women. And that pretty much shaped me into the beautiful, strong, loving the woman that I am today.
Yes. That's a great answer.